I'm assuming so. I'm assuming. Yes, Jose, you're back. Nicola, you can hear me. Great. I mean, Mona said it, but Nicola, hello. Hello, you can hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for confirming. Valeria, welcome back, my love, my Paradise Earth. I almost said the other name. I try to respect, you know. Dice Gordon, what's up, my love? You are back. It's nice to see you back, my ninja. Ooh, I know you're busy and you're making time for this. The fact that you all make time for this, I love it, I love it, I love it. John with my flowers, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sarah, baby doll, love, hello. 1/6 of 2025 is complete. Well, when you put it that way, oh my gosh, it's true, it's true, it's true. I'm here. That's my alarm to be here. Hey, I'm here. I didn't need it. Shane, welcome back. Hello. I am so happy. Trevor, your nickname for me is JV. All right, I dig it, JV. Final February, the final Friday of February 2025, y'all. Bonkers. Joshy boy, how you doing? Joey Otter is back. I think it's because of my teeth. Short month. Yeah, I suppose it's been a short month, I guess, calendarically. Oh, I get a little orange peeling herself. Nicola, thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you. Is there a Nicola? Yes, welcome back. Hello, I'm doing well. It's nice to have you all here. It's nice to be closing out February with you all. Short, long month. I think that's what I was thinking, Mona. I don't know if I was able to put those two together, but I think that's what I was thinking. It's been a short, but I don't know. It has gone fast. I don't know. Ooh, March 10th anniversary, FriFam anniversary coming up. Ooh, you too, Jose. 2 years that you two have joined around the same time-ish. Okay. Awesome. We'll have to do some little happy FriFam anniversary celebrations throughout the month. Vias, March 1st, and that seems to be one of my favorite days of the year. Oh, interesting, March 1st. I wonder why. What happens on March 1st that I feel like I've been reading everywhere I've been reading. It's been what was I reading? Because I saw somebody say they like my shirt. Oh, Nicola said she liked my shirt, and then I was like, oh, thank you. It has little details, and I was like, I started thinking my shirt. What is that called? Squirrel brain. What was I reading? I remember that this year really technically starts in March. That like January was like a false start. Or maybe I just want that to be the case. So I'm going to be celebrating a new year in March. March is a big month for Oscar and I. It's his birthday month. It's our one of our anniversary months because we celebrate every anniversary. It's something else. Oh, Green Day. St. Patrick's Day. Oh boy, guys, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so we'll see how my brain mouth connection does today. So please pardon those blank stares and silent moments while I try to do like the little hamster wheel like to my brain cells because it's been a full day, y'all. It's been a full day. So I'm happy to report I had an audition. Oscar and I did it this morning, and then I had to edit it and send it out. And then I had a meeting for something really cool, crossing fingers. So 2 potential really cool things can come down the pike. So say a little prayer for Jovi. I could use some little prayers. I want these to come through. That'd be really great. If they're meant for me, I'll definitely receive because I have been kind of quiet work-wise, right? So I'm really looking forward to hopefully reporting some good news, some good things. So yeah, and then I had to prepare for this, and so it's been a busy morning, and I love it. But I didn't sleep much in preparation for today. So again, apologies in advance if it takes a while to connect. Oh yes, you're a March baby too. Lots of March babies. I feel like March babies are so sweet. They're so sweet. Um, oh, my Ninja Keith, I love it. Thank you for making time when you can. Dice, you've been coming here for 2 years? Shush it. You have not been communicating, like contributing in the chat for 2 years unless you change your profile name. That's a possibility because you all do that to me. And it's fine. You do as you wish. I don't judge. It doesn't bother me. It's just that I can't keep track always, but I try. So 2 years you've been coming here, Dice Golden? Interesting stuff. The background on the TV, I covered most of it, but it's a new passage of March. That's what we're going through, and we're gonna allow the sun to shine bright on us. I love this. I love this. I love it. Thank you for noticing the backdrop. I always try to do something different. This last 2 weeks, I think we talked about it last week that we've been decluttering. Oh my God. It's not just decluttering. We have been turning the house upside down, getting rid of things, like repurposing things that can be repurposed, just a lot. So I've been like really purging a lot. And for any of you who are on my newsletter, I started sending them out in January. This is like the second one I've sent out. Not too many of you are on my newsletter list, so I recommend you do because I send out really cool things. Nicola, if you've opened it, I don't know if you have. I know you're on there. I know CJ is on there. So it's easy. You just go to my website, JovannaVidalSpeaks.com. And you can sign up for the newsletter, and that'll filter you into my next month's newsletter because I share some cool things, like not just what I'm doing, but like also like cool videos I stumble upon, and like this last one I just did. It was what does your name mean? Like I found this video, no, this website, and I think it's called the name. But it's like the name something else. I can find out. But you put in your name and it tells you what it means and like what your purpose is in life. And so I do things like that. So it's not just about me, right? I want to share. So let's see. Let's see. So Brandon Bear is here. Brandon Bear, welcome back. Your nephew is here, Auntie Mona. Oscar has the same vida as my dad. Yeah, Nicola, you tell me that, and thank you for reminding me because lots of birthdays in the brains, but thank you for reminding me. They're birthday twins. Months of the year originally start on March 1st. January and February were later added. Mona, really? That's really cool. Did you know that? Did you really? All right, I dig it. We're having a new year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh, I got Missy right under my feet. I can't be too loud. Well, so much for that. Sorry, Missy. Sorry, baby girl. Sorry, Missy. She doesn't like it when I'm loud or when anybody's loud. She's a very zen animal. Oh, Valeria, you're the best. Thank you. Well, happy early birthday to the March babies. Oh, Missy, I'm sorry. I'm like infringing on her space, apparently. Chris, welcome back. Hello. I think it's back. If not, welcome. You miss me on Darman. I miss Darman as well. I do. We shall see or not. Interesting. It's gonna be tying perfectly into what today is about. Let's see. Birthdays later in March. The reason I seem to like March 1st is because it is the start of the month. Of course, of course, of course. Very cool. Yeah, thank you for the congratulations on the auditions. Audition singular interview. Oops, now I gave away what it was. It was an interview, but it was for something really cool. I can't share that yet. Because it has to obviously come together first. I can't be like sharing news that isn't confirmed yet. But it was really cool opportunity, something I've never done before, which is wicked cool. My parents are doing great. Thank you, Brandon Bear. I gotta call them tonight, just to check in on them. Hi, mommy. Hi, daddy. If you are here, already, maybe I don't know. Shiva, hello, Mr. Energy. Welcome back. Nice to have you back. Um, okay, prayers all around. We can all use prayers, but not just for Missy's like pushing me out of her way. She's like, move. I'm like, yo, girl, it ain't like that. She thinks she owns the house. She really does. Um, Do you wish to play a police officer or security guard in your future video? Not security guard, but I used to book a lot of cop roles. I used to be a lot of like detective roles, lawyer roles, like very authoritative roles. Then I got into Dhar world and they only booked me for mom roles. But yeah, I used to book a lot of like corporate type of things before I think people saw me as a mom. Before I grew into being a mom because I looked more like, I used to work out a lot. Ooh, minute 13. So I looked a little bit more like, gonna kick your booty. So minute 13 is call time. Jose, thank you so much. I like minute 13 better than minute 7. It gives me an opportunity to like sit with you guys a little bit. So thank you for that suggestion. Okay. Spring cleaning to the nth degree is what we've been doing. It's nice to purge, yes, and let go of all that stuff. Um, if you haven't gotten my newsletter, you have to like submit your email for me to get it. I don't have your emails otherwise. So go on my website, Jovanna Vidal Speaks, and there's like a contact form there. Add it in, and you will be getting my newsletter in the coming months. I'm really liking doing it. I used to not, but now I do. Um, Oscar's birthday's the 13th, March 13th. I think it's on a Wednesday or Thursday this year. Um, Hi Nate, welcome back. I know, doesn't it feel like tomorrow's gonna be spring? And Angela, thank you for my foxy heart. Thank you for my foxy heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Nicola, for all the love always. Um, your birthday's on a Friday in May. Ooh, May babies are already getting excited about our birthdays. I'll jump on that bandwagon. Okay, let me share the quote of the day because it's gonna go perfectly with what y'all were talking about, like, I think. This is it. This is it, y'all. This is it. All right. Quote time. Thank you, Brandon Fire. You like 13 too? Thank you, Jose. Yeah, I think we can like ease into the live a little bit more. And if you guys have suggestions, like let me know. I'm not like married to this format. It's just kind of like been fun for me, right? So, okay, here we go. Quote time. This is in quotes. Accept what arrives and let go of what leaves. Both serve your growth. I bring to you what you need and take away what you've outgrown. This is from the universe. Ah, I've never seen a quote from the universe. Look at that. Look at that. Accept what arrives and let go of what leaves. It's hard to read mirror. And let go of what leaves. Both serve your growth. I bring to you what you need and take away what you've outgrown. The universe. And if you want to take a mirror screenshot or my Mona, hold on, hold on. That looks very dirty. That's a little betterish. I love that image too, right? It's like we don't need to hold on to things that no longer serve us. And I think this is where I was going with it, with Dhar Man. It's like I miss being on there as well, right? I miss the family, I miss the camaraderie, I miss the filming, I miss the characters, I miss you all watching me. I miss it. I do. However, at the same time, it was taken away from me for a reason. I don't know what that reason is, right? We don't always know our life until we look back, like, and connect the dots backwards, right? But I have to live my life in order to see why it is that it was taken from me, and not in a malicious way. It's the universe. The universe wants great things for me, for you, for all of us. That's what the universe wants. But if it's taking something away from me, then it means that maybe I've outgrown it. I don't know. I don't want to sound like, all I'm saying is that the universe said it. That's all I'm saying, right? So I bring to you what you need and take away what you've outgrown. I need to make space for whatever it is, and I don't know what it is. I'm looking forward to it, believe me. I'm really missing having that amazing aspect of my actor life, because right now I haven't filmed anything in many weeks now. A few months, right? November was the last time I filmed something. November, December, January, February. January doesn't count. January does not count. And much of December doesn't count. And this is how the actor brain wants to like justify not having a job. Because the minute you're like, I haven't worked in this many days, you're like, oi, oi, oi. But so yeah, let's see what's in here. So, oh my gosh, I hope that resonated with y'all. How's Missy been? Missy's been bossy. She's good. She just like, and if many of you know or not, Missy is our pet rabbit, but I can't pick her up. It's like disrespectful to her because she likes to have her feet on the ground. She's a prey animal. Rabbits are prey animals. And so, yeah, my hubby has been doing something really cool. You may just have seen a light come on. He is like the king of lights, and I needed more lights in my office because of the way it's set up. At certain times I miss the light, or I lose the light rather. So he came up with this really cool thing. Baby, do you want to bring it over here and show it? I think you guys should see it. He's still working on it. But this thing is really cool. Oh, but it's attached to the wall. Duh, it has to be plugged into the outlet.
Yeah.
Minor detail, because he made it mobile so you can like move it around, but I forgot in order to turn it on, it has to be plugged in. Baby, do you want to bring in the wall with the outlet? But what was I saying? So Missy, I can't pick her up. The only one who can pick her up is Oscar. She'll allow Oscar to pick her up, but me, she gets all like, and then she scratches, and then I don't want to rip my shirt because this is like the kind of mirror. This is the kind of material that would pull, like snag. So if I put her on me, her nails will snag my sweater. So no can do. No can do. No. Let's see. Again, thank you, Miss Angela Wow, for my foxy heart. Okay, so Vias. Did you guys like the quote? Before I get into some of these questions, I just want to make sure. I know that first one I did where Carl was in it, Nick and Shantae, make any day special. I know, that was so special. And then like Carl, rest in peace. Carl, we miss you, we miss you, we miss you. So it is on a Thursday. Thank you, Nicola, for confirming that Oscar's birthday is on a Thursday. I have the same birthday as Dhar Man. Oh, thank you, Mona. Jovanna Vidal speaks. That looks kind of cool in there. Mona, thank you. I didn't even think to like ask for. Thank you. I appreciate that because I love it when other people think for me. It's so cool. I love it. I do. Because people are so creative and every brain is so different and it could be a little thing, a big thing, anything in between. It's like I love how like people like think to like take the initiative and do things that like I didn't think of. Like I could have been like, no, I didn't think of it. So I love that. So this is why two brains are better than one. And this is why multiple brains are better than one. Because you can't possibly know or think of everything. So when you have multiple brains contributing, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, I think we're coming up on minute 22. So let me make sure I get through some of these because minute 22. Oh, you're looking at my website, guys. Do you like my website? I love my website. Bookside is a compilation of Lizzie McGuire, Degrassi, Saved by the Bell, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Look at that. You guys like the quotes? Yes! And here we go with the lesson of the day, of the week. Oh, that's two different. That's two different alarms. Oh my gosh. The story of my life. My birthday's 2 days before Armando. I know, Armando. Oh, hey, Oscar. No, he's not here anymore. He went. Oh, now I'm seeing the quote comments. God is love. Welcome back. God is love. We gotta always remember that. I love watching your Dhar Mann videos. Thank you guys. Thank you. And you guys like the quote, you got to live in the moment, mommy. Oh, you know it. That's all we got is one moment, y'all. That's all we got, this moment. Ah, thank you, Mona. Accept what arrives and let go of what leaves. Both serve your growth. I bring to you what you need and take away what you've outgrown. The universe. I love it. Ay, Valeria, yo te amo a ti también. Oh, thank you, Mona. I appreciate that. As Mona's commenting on my perspective of not being a Dhar Mann anymore, right? Like, yeah, what am I gonna do? Put me in? What the heck is that? That doesn't resonate with me. Do I have a favorite animal? Monkeys. I love monkeys. I call Missy a monkey. I have lots of favorite animals, but monkeys filtering to the top. Oscar's doing amazing things. He's like putting up shelves for extra storage. He's doing so much, and I'm deviating from the lesson of the week. So let me get into the lesson, and now I know where I'm at, so I can come back. I gotta put my water somewhere. Okay, and then you get to see the backdrop. Yay. Okay, let me see. Everyone's saying hi, Oscar. Oscar.
Yes, I'll be there soon.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So the lesson of the week, I cheated a little bit. Okay, guys. This was my lesson for last week. I put 2:21:25. So I'm going to take the lesson from last week because remember Oscar joined us last week, so I wanted him to share his lesson. So this is a lesson from last week. So it's only a little bit of a cheat. I think it still is okay though. But this is Brianna Weiss. The Mountain is You. Everybody get this book. This should be required reading. You saw Oscar's book a lot. This is my book. His is like an encyclopedia. Mine is like a little baby book. Okay, but it's big. It's big inside. So here we go. So this is a chapter I want to focus on. So I'm gonna not read verbatim the whole like section because this book is really cool for anybody who has like a squirrel brain. Like you can read, like there's like a lot of like it's broken down in chunks. It's chunked up, right? So it's not like a chapter that's like 25 pages and you're like, when's this chapter gonna end? Like sometimes you just want to read like 2 pages, right? And so this works with my brain. So I'm not gonna read the whole like section. I'm gonna chunk it even more because I'm not gonna read 2 pages to you, right? So Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Worrying is the weakest defense system. How many of us, in an effort to shield ourselves from panic, actually create a crisis out of our fear each day? We're not just masochists, we're wildly intelligent, unconsciously functioning beings. Our brains understands something. If we imagine our worst fears, we can prepare for them. If we mull them over and over again and again, we can feel protected in a way. If we are ready for the storm, it can't hurt us. Worrying is a subconscious defense mechanism. It's what we do when we care about something so much, we're equally terrified that it could hurt us, so we prepare to fight for it. Had we not premeditated these fears so excessively, we wouldn't be as impacted were they to actually happen. We'd see the situation for what it is and respond accordingly. Instead, you have to find a different way to feel safe. Rather than spending your life trying to identify the next thing to worry about and then overcome, learn to move into a new pattern of thinking in which you recognize that you don't need to balance out the bad with the good. Worrying is so primal in the way that it fulfills a deep need within us to feel as though we've conquered and thus are protected and saved. Yet at the same time, our discomfort with it is higher aspect of ourselves informing us that it isn't necessary. And in fact, it's holding us back from the people we want and are meant to be. So, of course, it's a lot longer. However, I think we worry so much, and I think that we've obviously discussed this before because it's a big topic, whether we worry for an exam, whether we worry about, what's happening tomorrow, what's happening at school, what happened yesterday. We worry, we worry, we worry. And so what I loved about that, and there are several videos on here about worry, but what I loved about it is that it's reminding us that we are perpetuating that worry. We are contributing to it actually coming to be. So it's the sort of thing where come on, what are you going to contribute, Mr. Guzman? He's sitting here petting Missy and shaking the whole desk, and the whole computer's going like this, and I'm like hitting him with the book. Like, stop it. So, Mr. Guzman, were you paying attention to the lesson?
Yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful lesson. I hope everybody gets it. Hi, everybody. My name is Oscar, just in case you don't know me. But yes.
So, what are you going to contribute to the lesson? I'm picking you out of the back of the room because you were not paying attention to the lesson. What was I saying, and what do you want to say?
Okay, so what I want to add to that, because it's a beautiful thing, is I wanna encapsulate all this, and I want you to understand this. Worrying is the same thing as praying for something that you don't want. When you pray for something that you want, you pray, right? You pray, you say, oh my God, hopefully this will come to be, and hopefully this will be, and you pray, right? But when you worry, you're doing the same thing, except that you're praying for something that you don't want. So worry, not only that, it gets you sick. We're made out of water. Worrying, it poisons our soul. So worrying is the worst thing you can do. And I say, don't be alert. Be alert, be aware, yes, but don't be worried. Like, literally, don't worry. That's a song. It's a really beautiful and powerful song. Don't worry. Instead of that, what you can do is you're gonna focus in what you want to accomplish. So if you don't have something, whatever it is, like I want to say you don't have a car, so you don't worry because you don't have a car, so you start praying for getting a car. And what are you gonna do in order to get that car, right? Because sometimes when we pray, we hope for a miracle, But yes, we're gonna get a miracle, but at the same time, we get an answer of what we need to do in order to get that car, right? So we're just gonna put a car on this thing. So we start thinking about ideas. Probably I'll get a job. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start selling something, and then I'll get me the car that I need or I want, right? So you start thinking about ideas of what you're gonna do for what you want. Worrying about something that you don't have is just literally, you're just getting stuck. And a lot of us were not aware of it. It just happens sometimes, just magically, automatically. It just happens like, oh my God, you start panicking. And it's gonna take a while. I hope that this will help you move a little bit forward and understand it a little better. And that's something that we are learning to apply into everyday life. But it's really easy to fall into it, to fall into the trap. It's a trap. So yeah, I hope you guys understood that. And yeah, I won't be shaking the table so much. So yeah.
Well, you still did really well despite not listening and being attentive in class. You still did your homework and you understood the lesson. So I'm happy to report you're not getting detention.
Okay, not the same shit for me. Yay!
Brandon Bear says Oscar's lessons are so phenomenal.
Well, it is from these books, right? We all learn from somebody, so you gotta learn from somebody that knows a little bit more than you, right? That's what you gotta do. And but the thing is, you always learn from people that less expected. Probably that'll be us, right? I don't know. I don't know. I would have said I didn't know anything from Oscar, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's you gotta keep yourself humble, right? You gotta keep yourself humble so you can learn. You gotta listen more than when you talk, right? Listen more. You got one mouth and we got two ears, so we can hear more than we can talk. When we talk, we don't learn, right? Unless when we speak is so we can teach something that we already learned. So let's hear more, talk less, and whenever you want to teach something, yeah, of course, use your voice and have teach that lesson that you wanna share with everybody. And please do share this with everybody. Whatever you learn, share it, and because you don't know who you're gonna help, who needs these words that you're gonna be sharing with somebody. Share it, always share it, and yeah.
Absolutely, Oscar. Claro que sí. Hey, Jovanna and Oscar. CJ, welcome. Gift, welcome. Oscar is a great listener, Mommy. He is. He's a great listener, and I talk a lot. So sometimes. Look at his face. Baby, what's that face?
Nothing.
When I talk a lot. What do you say? And we've been doing this cleanse, so we've been eating a lot less calories just because the cleanse is very restricted. So he'll get so hungry and he's like, I can't no more. Ay, baby, no, please. And I'm just like talking because this cleanse gives us energy too. So we have so much energy. We've been doing so much around the house, and then I just start talking, and he's like, his face is hysterical. Oscar, what up, brother? That's Joshi. Dice Golden. Hey, Jovanna and Oscar, your language sounds very good. Oh, thank you, Josh. So funny. I think I saw some questions back here. If you want to take some questions pre-lesson, are you up for it?
Oh, sure, yeah, why not?
Oh, and Mona, it's Brianna Weist, so you get the proper spelling. I see Reese. It's not Reese's Pieces.
That sounds delicious.
Brianna Weist. You love monkeys too. I love monkeys. I call him a monkey face too. I do. I call them both monkey faces, even though they're both rabbits. Because Oscar's a rabbit in Chinese.
Yes, I'm a rabbit.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, here we go. Vyas says, when someone is grieving a loss, whether it is a teacher leaving, a friend moving away, a loved one passing, people will tell you to move on. Who will tell you that? No, I don't. But I prefer the idea of moving forward. Any thoughts? Yeah, Vyas. That's what I say. What do you say, Oscar?
No, you started, so go ahead. You can start.
You know what? This whole moving on thing, I think it's not right. I was gonna say something else, but I gotta like also be conscientious
Keep
that
it
everybody.
PG-13.
No, I wasn't gonna curse.
Okay.
I was gonna do like, how rude! You move on when you're good and ready. You can't tell somebody else to move on. It's your spirit, it's your process, it's your loss, it's your healing. You can't just be like, move on, get over it. Like, no, 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 no. You take the necessary time, energy, effort, and heart to heal it and process it so it doesn't come back and affect you negatively in the future. So move on is just very harsh in my opinion. It's not as compassionate as I feel we need to be in this world, and I don't feel that it's kind. And so I love that you said, Vyas, move forward and also be gentle in the process of doing so. So what would you say, Oscar?
Um, the truth is, when you, I want to say, when you lose somebody, when you lose someone, you never get over it. It'll come back and it'll, I don't want to say hunt you, come back and hunt you. I'll say it come back because, I don't know, you love somebody, right? So you keep it in your heart no matter what. It's an energy that stays there. It's just never gonna go away. So I'll say, you know, take it slow. Take it slow. Um, do whatever you need to do. But yeah, don't just move on. It's not. It's you gotta, what do you call it? Grief.
Grieve, yeah.
You gotta grieve
You.
and deal with it in a beautiful way. Sometimes people move on. Sometimes people move from cities. Some people just leave this planet, and it's just things that happen. But that doesn't mean they don't love us. That doesn't mean they just not here with us anymore. It's a process. It's a process, I'll say, and it takes time. It takes time, and when you love someone, you just don't forget it. Just don't forget someone you love. Yeah.
And I always say, feel that love. Like, miss them, because there were such big, huge parts of our lives for so long that part of it is missing them, like reminding yourself and reminding them that their presence is missed, that their legacy is felt, that they're still loved despite whatever distance there is, right? And this could be, like you said, grieving. It could be whether they're left to earth or not. Both cases, like, I just think feeling it and allowing your heart to really devote time and attention to that person or that situation, whatever it is that you're grieving, I think is a beautiful way to incorporate it into your life. And remember the ones who impacted you, right? Or tribute those who have impacted your life. So Vyas, in continuation, I'll read what Vyas says. I had a close relationship with a teacher at my high school, and we established a routine. She suddenly resigned over the summer before my junior year. I was devastated. Ooh, that happens. I mean, you're lucky. You are lucky, actually. You're really lucky.
Okay, I want to see where she goes with this. It's like, what? That sounds lucky. Okay.
You're lucky. You know why? Because you had a teacher that made such a big impact
Okay.
on you. Because so many I know of so many people don't have that connection or that really tried and true valued relationship with a teacher. There are people that never find a teacher, let's say in school, that gets them or takes time, energy, effort to make them learn if they learn differently. So you're lucky you had that person in your life, and at least you had it. And what I say to that is that again, our quote of the day, it's like, accept what arrives and let go of what leaves. Both serve your growth. I bring to you what you need and take away what you've outgrown. That teacher did his or her job in your life. And now they have to Oscar's point last week that I learned in our lesson, she or he has to move on and do it for somebody else. She or he knew that you got the lesson. She taught you, you grasped it, and now she can move on and serve others. So I really love how we're tying in last week's lesson with this week's quote, with this week's lesson, and the questions you all ask are amazing. So now do you understand like where I was going? Because he looked at me like
Yeah, no, that sounded a little bit like away from what we were talking about, right? And I don't want to say like put a ball on this, but I want to add to this is like appreciate what you got, because sometimes we just don't know how soon it can walk away from us, right? How walk away from our life. Always appreciate. Always. I think every time I've been here, I was telling you, appreciate the people you have with you in your life. Appreciate them. Call them, text them. Um, if you have them with you and you can, physically, hug them, do that. Yeah, a hug goes a long way.
and for no
Yeah.
reason at all. Just
Yeah.
go
No,
give them a hug.
there's
And
no
if
such
they're like,
thing as.
what happened with that? Be like, I wanted to hug you. Oh, okay. That too.
That's it. Yeah. So parents, I think they just love to hear that, and
Need it.
yeah, because you don't know adults, you don't know like adults, they just have so much in their heads, so much, and all of a sudden, a kiss, a hug, a holding hand can mean so much. Can mean so much for somebody or anybody, and yeah, do that. Appreciate people. Appreciate your pets. Appreciate anybody you can get in contact with. Your teachers, everybody, right? So yeah.
So, Gift is saying, I've been having these dreams recently. It's where someone annihilated planet Earth and we all died and left from existence, and I've been deeply worried about it, that it's gonna happen. Do you have any advice for me? I know what I want to say. So, we've been watching this really good show that I love. It's called Paradise, and it's about just that gift. So I don't know if you want to watch it or not, but what's cool about it is that it shows how resilient we are as humans, and how even though we might think the end is near, or if the end happens, I don't know if we'll be here to like experience it. We don't know, right? Like we don't have that capacity or foresight as to how the earth is gonna come to an end. Like we don't know, right? However, I think it's also remembering that like you worrying about it isn't gonna serve you, right? Perhaps you can use that energy to work towards something you do want, right? Maybe you want to study more for that exam. I keep saying exam because so many of you are in school. Maybe you want to ask that girl, if you can be her study buddy. I don't know. How about you put energy on things that you can actually move forward with? Because these dreams, there might be something more like underlying that's really affecting you. And, we're not trained professionals that can, guide you through that process. And that's another thing. Maybe you do need a trained professional to kind of work through some of the issues you've had in the last few months where you were really, traumatized and hurt by what happened in your house. So I think it's a delicate situation, and neither Oscar nor I want to make believe that we have an answer for that. But what I do want to say is that we all um, will are better off praying for something positive
That we
than
want.
worrying about something so
Don't.
out of control, out of our control, that
Yes.
like we can't impact it. And you know what, I'm gonna say this: should the world come to an end, we lived our lives, like we move on, right? Like the dinosaurs. What?
It's about today.
Oh, I'm looking for Missy. It's about today, yes. Like the dinosaurs were here and they had the earth for however many millions of years. Humans have had the earth for however many thousands of years. And who knows what's next, right? If somebody else needs to like inhabit our earth so that, and we need to move on, let's just let them. Like, baby, stop making me laugh so hard. I feel like, dreams are oftentimes a deeper,
Live in the moment
uh,
today. Awesome.
Brandon, they're correct. But I think dreams are also indicative of deeper emotions we're feeling, and it's worth looking into them. So I often say, write down your dreams, Google the signs, like, Earth coming to an end. Google what that means in your dream, and that could give you a very good indication of what is underlying the underbelly. What do you want
I
to
got
say?
two more things, right? One of them, be careful what you watch before you go to sleep.
Mm,
That will influence your dreams.
good
Okay,
point.
so be very careful what you watch or what you read, and or that definitely will come into your dreams sometimes. If you go watch a scary movie, there's a pretty good chance you won't be able to go to sleep because you're gonna be scared, right? So that's one. The other one, you cannot worry about something you there's nothing you can do about, right? If there's something you can do about, like anything that, let's say this, there's nothing you can do, any of us can do, only God can do something about this, right? So we worry about what we can do to save this planet, right? There's a bunch of things going on about saving this planet, right? So you worry about this, so you let go and let God. That's what you do, right? So that was two things. Be careful what you watch before you go to sleep, and only do what you can do to help yourself, your family, and others. Let go and let God all the time. Anything else?
Sarah says she has to hear that too because she's been having nightmares. And nightmares are there, they serve a purpose. Sometimes it's to purge things that are in our daily life and it just manifests as a bad dream. And so, again, search what it is you're dreaming about, and that can put you at ease. It really can. Because when you see in black and white in writing the implications of something you're afraid of, it reduces its power on you. So you're not quite as afraid anymore once you have like a grasp of the underbelly. For at least for me, I feel less afraid when I understand the potentiality of it in different ways. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Guys, good questions. Thank you for opening up your hearts and letting us, right, share what we think, what we've learned, what we feel might help, and take what works for you, right? And do what's right by you, but just know that you're not alone. Remember that you're not walking on this path alone. You have the FriFam, you have us, you have your family. And that's really important. Um, and a gift, how do you forget the dream? Analyze it. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I have a dream book and I go in and Oscar's so funny because he's moved on to the next topic. I could tell because he's like, I see so many comments. He's like, you're still on this earth thing. See, we're talking about it. We're laughing about it. I bet you it minimizes in your dreams going forward. Sarah, baby doll, thank you for my foxy hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all. Life is a journey and love never dies and it never ends. Brandon Berry, you're coming down with some like maraca moments. I
Yes.
love it. Thank you for sharing. Y'all are so incredible. Um, oh, Angela, I love that you're happy to help gift. See, that's what I'm talking about. Mona says, I've lost friends due to growing apart or due to fallout. Mm-hmm. I've learned things from them. That was their mission in my life. You know it. You know it. And it's, I'm not going to lie. It stings, right? It stings and it stinks. I never say stinks, but it's both. Because, you think you have this vision that this person's going to remain in your life, right? You like create all these plans. We're going to go on this trip. We're going to do this class together, whatever. And then all of a sudden you have a falling out and or something doesn't pan out or they move on or they, get in a relationship and no longer as present in your relationship. Any of those and so many more reasons. And then you're like, oh, I thought we were gonna do this and now I don't have you in my life, right? And that's a grieving process too. And so I think the way we're all looking at it and recognizing the gift that they were in our life and letting them go, I think it's a definitely a more powerful approach versus thinking you did something wrong and you're a bad person, right? So just be gentle with your heart. Dice, I really want to remove my mental illnesses from me and live normal, but I've been struggling with autism, schizophrenia, and depression for so many years. How do I make myself happy? Wow, Dice. Okay. So, first and foremost, I keep wanting to say bravo. I just keep wanting to say bravo. Bravo that you're here. Bravo that despite perhaps all these challenges you're having and have had for so many years, that you're still seeking to be happy. That seeking is what pulls, in my opinion, us out of our depressive moments, out of our depression. And I cannot speak to the clinical terms of schizophrenia. I don't know, nor am I gonna make believe I know. Um, and I don't firsthand understand autism, but I do certainly understand depression. And that is a negative pull that we succumb to. And what I mean by that is that that is allowing the darkness in our brain to win. And the challenge and the desire and the ultimate goal is to not let that dark side win and to stay in the light. And I think I said this to you a couple weeks ago where like focus on the little light at the end of the tunnel. There's this little light at the end when you're in a train and there's this little light that you see. You're going through the darkness, you're going through the darkness. It could be a Disney ride, right? Like Space Mountain, any of that. And you're going through and it's all pitch dark and it's black and you're like, when the heck is this ride going to be over? When the heck is this train going to get through to the other side? When you focus on that little light, at least you're focusing on the light. And that to me was such a powerful way to fall asleep at night because it reminded me that this too shall pass, that this is a means to where I need to be. This is the ride I need to take to get to the other side. And when you get to the other side, when you do this, focusing on the light, the overwhelming sense of accomplishment and satisfaction and pride and gratitude and appreciation that you get because you went through it far supersedes anything when you were in it. But like I often say, you have to go through it to get to it. And this is you in the woods right now. You're in the jungle, right? You're in the jungle. But you will see the end of the jungle, right? The jungle ends. So, for me, I work in images, and the images really helped me pull me through my most darkest depressive moments. So, that's what I got on that. I don't know if Oscar, you have
It's
anything.
first of all, I want to say it's a really hard topic. Obviously, we're not doctors. We are not any kind of. We don't have any special degrees that says, "Oh yeah, do this, A, B, and C, and drink this and this, and that's gonna help you." Obviously, we're not. We just here like having a talk, and the only thing that I want to say is that on the book, one of the books that I'm, well, actually the book that I'm reading is actually good thing you already identify what somebody thinks that's wrong with you, right? So you know what it is. There's some help in it, right? But the fact that you are understanding what's, I want to say, I don't want to say what's wrong with you because there's nothing wrong with you. What you identify as something that might be affecting you is that the fact you're understanding that is already a win for you, which means now you can remove it from yourself because you say it, you want to be happy, right? And you can be happy. Literally, all you have to do is let the light come in because light doesn't fight the dark, it just is light. It's not there to fight anybody, it just comes to shine. It's not fighting anything. Light just takes over. It's not fighting anything. It's not saying, excuse me, can I come in? Can I shine? Can I do this? No, he just comes and he shines, and that's God. When you let God come in, that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna let you be happy. And all of us, we just gotta let go, let it come in, let it come in into our room, let it come in into our hearts, and let that light literally shine. And um, do his thing. We we're us we're souls, or we're energy. We are light. So we got that power to let go and let God.
Thank you, Oscar. And what that did for me was give another visual, right? Because when you said that light overpower or comes in, it doesn't fight dark, like that was a visual for me. And I think visuals are so powerful in a world where we have so many labels and so many.
Learn this label. I'm sorry. Learn this label. You are light. That's your label. Label. That's your label. You are light.
Where's the mic? We gotta drop the. Where's the mic? I didn't bring the mic.
If
I
you
ain't
want to
dropping this
label,
one.
yeah, if you want to label, let that be your label. I am light, and no matter where you step in, you're gonna shine. Why? Because you are God. So yeah,
Baby,
shine, shine.
I love that. Um, Dice, my love, thank you for sharing. Thank you for being so vulnerable. Thank you for feeling like you're in a safe space, and thank you, Mona and Angela, for really nurturing that safe space, that container for us all. And I'm just so grateful to each and every single one of you for putting your heart out there every Friday with us. I love this too, Nicola. I love this too. You all are incredible beings, and you're all the light, right? And we need more light in this world. So that is our task. That is our job and responsibility, is to be that light. So thank you so much. Shine and love, DJ Oscar and Jovanna. Joe Cupid, my love, my love, my love. Brandon Bear, mic drop. Yes. Um, oh, you're so loved unconditionally, Jovanna and Oscar. CJ. Oh, thank you, Oscar. This was very helpful and encouraging.
Awesome.
Follow the light. That's a chapter in my book. Follow the light.
Because you are the light.
That's
your secret, okay? You're the light.
Lizzie Love, welcome. I saw that you were in here. I didn't want to interrupt. Sometimes I don't want to step on his toes. But Lizzie Love, you are part of the FriFam. I'm so glad you made it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are incredible. It's your boy Abdul. Welcome back, Abdul. How you doing? Oh, the cupcake episode. Armando, that is my TV husband. This is my real life husband, and then I have a TV husband. And they love each other too. It's really cute. Armando was at our
really
wedding.
Awesome guy.
He's so amazing.
Really amazing.
He's so amazing.
True. Yes.
All right, my loves. I am going to bid you farewell for today. Happy Friday.
Yay, happy Friday.
Isn't he a goofy head? He's such a goofy head. I'm gonna try to close it now. So close to the 1 hour mark. I'm gonna let you all just enjoy your weekend. Get out there and do what feels right. Declutter. You're gonna feel so much better. Get rid of crap that's been accumulating. That's what we're gonna go back and do, because we got some finishing. We got a lot of work still left. But I'm excited for it. Chapter 13. That's a chapter. My Sarah baby doll knows every chapter in my book.
That's awesome.
I need you in my ear so you could be like, it's chapter 13. So follow the light is chapter 13. On your birthday. That's your birthday month.
Yes,
now I
is,
make that connection. Follow the
yes.
light is your birthday month. I
there
didn't
you
even
go.
plan
All
it.
right. Awesome.
That worked out. That worked out so well. Thank you, Sarah baby doll. What do you mean you don't contribute? You contribute incredibly. Just with that, FYI, Sarah baby doll knows what I'm talking about.
All of you being here is a contribution. This is what family does. We come together every Friday and we share, our thoughts. And we're the ones talking, but you guys are the one that are, asking the questions. So you have a questions, write it down, send it to us, and probably we'll try to, come up with it, the next live or something, or we'll do our.
We still need to do that video.
Yeah. But that's what we're doing, right? We prepare ourselves for that. That's why we're declaring the house, right? And new ideas are coming in, and we're building new stuff. So we're so looking forward to us having a podcast where we answer some of your questions and make this grow even bigger. Cool.
Angela, big shout out to Jovanna and Oscar for showing us light in our darkness.
Because, there's no, just remember that one thing. You are light. Just remember that. And with that, you should go to sleep with that. You should wake up and say, oh, I am light. Yes. Whatever you are light. And everybody else too. So now don't think like that too. Everybody else is light. Because we all got created from the same source, right? We all light. So you can dim anybody because they are light. By dimming somebody else, you're going to try to dim yourself, which is impossible, right? Don't. So just love each other, help each other, be kind to each other, and
stay light and bright. Lead the way.
Oh, yay! She finished my sentence. Awesome. Awesome. Cool.
We love y'all. Happy
Yes.
Friday. Happy weekend, yay. Happy last day of February, yay.
Wow,
And
yes.
off we go to the March baby's birthday month.
Yes.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, thank
Bye.
you, thank you. We love you.
Yes, we love you. See you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.